Good day, listeners. My name is Dr. Beauty Muzadzi, broadcasting live on Radio 54 African Panorama. As usual, it's Muzadzi show. Welcome wherever you might be listening from. Africa, United Kingdom, United States of America, Botswana, where I am currently broadcasting from. Welcome. I love you all. Dinokudai. You're listening from Zimbabwe, my home country. Makadi, Mount Darren, Rushinga. Welcome. On today's show, we have a very great topic or interesting one that we're going to be talking about. And I have two guests with me today. I'll allow them to introduce themselves to you. I'll start with my brother. Welcome to the show, Muzadzi show on Radio 54 African Panorama.
Hi, everybody. Glad to be on the show. Thank you for inviting me. I'm Brother Sage, broadcasting from Boulder, Colorado, USA. And I've basically been a wellness practitioner for 42 years and been very involved with urine therapy since 1994. So that's some of the things that I bring to the conversation today.
Thank you, and thank you for being with us today. I would like our second guest to introduce yourself.
Hello, good evening. I'm Stampana in Suruwe, in Botswana. I've been practicing urine therapy since 2006, and that's what I've been doing, and I love it.
Thank you for coming to the show. Welcome again, dear listeners. This is Radio 54 African Panorama. I have Brother Sage from the United States of America and my sister Stampana from Botswana, here in Botswana, Seruwe. Nice to have you guys again. We'll get into the finer details of our topic today. We are talking about the golden fountain, as they refer it. Is that so, Brother Sage?
Yes, it's one of the many what we would call affectionate or beloved names for our own water of life. Other names, I'm sure Stampana will tell me the name they use. Dr. Radchak Mal Loda calls it Loda Cola. A lot of people know as Shivambu or blood of the Lord or water of Shiva. And it's got many names in different cultures and different traditions all across the planet.
Back to you, Stampana. What do you call this therapy or this water of life?
Yes, it's water of life, but we also call it U-juice.
U-juice? Oh, that sounds interesting.
Yes, that's what we call it. It's our U-juice.
Yes, my treasured listeners, you might be wondering what we're talking about. We are now talking in our own language. Today we are going to be discussing urine therapy. Like I said, on board we have Brother Sage and Sister Stampana. Sister Stampana, can you tell our listeners what urine therapy is and what it is all about?
Basically, from what I've learned through the times, from reading from the authors and everybody, all the authors that have written the books, it's basically just teaching your body to start self-healing and recycling your urine, either by drinking it, massaging it on your body, instilling on your nose, instilling in your ears, instilling in your eyes, instilling in your belly button, soaking your feet, doing a foot spa. Like
wow.
As we speak now, my feet are in a foot spa to help me with a therapy. So we
hold on, Sister Stampana. You said as you're speaking right now, your feet are soaked in urine.
Yes, I've got my foot spa on, and my feet are in there.
Oh, that's interesting. Over to you, Brother Sage.
Well, I want to thank Stampana for being a dear friend of mine. I met her a few years back. We were involved with the urine therapy local meetup group in Boulder. And I met her and we got talking about associating with our Shivambu nonprofit organization, which is spreading the message as fast as we can across the planet. But what she was talking about is there's 26 different protocols when it comes to urine therapy. So drinking it is only the most popular way of bringing this into your bloodstream and bringing these most vital nutrients, which, by the way, is manufactured with an innate intelligence that the body has It knows exactly what you're compromised in, what your body's weak in, and it puts it all together, and it signals you, hello, bladder, gotta pee, and there's your medicine. It's always perfect.
Oh, really? It's good to learn that. Are you actually saying I have to go and pee, then drink my own urine?
Yes,
Well,
that's right.
That's right. But that's only once. I mean, you got a whole day ahead of you.
Wow. Is it really good and healthy for me to be drinking my own urine? Isn't urine toxic?
Well, that seems to be one of the propagandas or misinformation that the medical community has been spreading for the last 100 and something years, because they don't want to give out the fact that your body can produce the same answer to illness without having to rely on a medical system or rely on a vitamin store. You actually have a pharmacy within your own bladder, because what happens is all the blood gets divided up. The yellow plasma is taken through the liver. The liver does some filtration and sends it over to the kidneys. The kidneys have a filtration system unlike anything on the planet called a nephron. And what it does is it breaks it down to the smallest particles. And what it doesn't need for the body, it releases out to you. What it is, in reality, is the antidote for what the illness and the toxicity and the compromised immune system is. So it's not a waste product. That's misinformation. You know, if the medical community told us the truth, they wouldn't have a job.
Wow, that sounds interesting. Welcome again to my listeners. This is Radio 54 African Panorama on Mambokad's show. Today we are talking to Brother Sage from the United States and Sister Stampana from Serue, right in Botswana. They're a urine therapist. Is that correct?
Yes.
Yes, I'm talking to urine therapist. What is referred to in some nations as the golden fountain, others they refer to it as the water of life, Shivambu, and your own perfect medicine. We are going to go further and ask a few questions to our therapist. Brother Sage, are you yourself practicing urine therapy?
Say the question again?
Are you practicing urine therapy?
Yeah.
If yes,
yeah,
for how long?
Yeah.
Have you been
since
practicing?
1994. Since 1994. I started doing urine therapy because I was not only inspired by the book The Golden Fountain by Cohen Vander Kroon out in Holland, but one of my spiritual teachers, Leonard Orr, wrote a book called The Secrets of Youthing. And he put in there the Damar Tantra, which is the 5,000-year-old Hindu scriptures that outline Shiva's telling his partner Parvati how to live healthy, long, vital, and forever. And so they taught people about urine therapy 5,000 years ago. And, well, Leonard was a devotee of Babaji, who they claim is Shiva. So he sent a rep to tell me to drink my urine. And it's like God coming into your house. You should drink your urine. I said yes. And I've done a lot with it every day since then. I've gone nonstop, and I've been teaching and writing about it because it's a lifesaver.
That's interesting. That's Brother Sage, in his own words. He's saying he has been doing urine therapy since 1994 up to now. Sister Stampana, how long have you been doing urine therapy, if ever you're doing it?
I'm doing it every day. I love it. There's nothing better. I'm in good health because of it. I've been doing it since 2006. And there's not a single day that I would ever think of stopping, because it's just amazing. Like Sage said, it's just your pharmacy, your whole entire pharmacy. Like if you read, one doctor in USA had done a study on the nutritional profile. The amount of nutrients inside the urine is amazing.
Wow.
And I've said to people once, show me somebody who can produce just one maybe tablet that would have just a quarter of what urine offers us, because it offers just a multitude of things that make us complete. So yes, I've been practicing it. We've been practicing it with my whole entire family, young and old. That's us. It's our life. And urine therapy has been practiced for 5,000 years. It is not new. It's been there. It's just that it's been shoved under the carpets, like Sage just said, because otherwise other people will lose their jobs.
So there's also stigma that comes with urine therapy. Brother Sage.
Possibly, maybe.
Which stigma?
Yes.
Which
You said you have been practicing it since 1994. How has been the society accepting you, your family, your friends? How is it like when they know that you're practicing urine therapy?
Well, my wife, who I was with for 26 years, never really got involved with it because she claimed it was my own hobby. And so I kept it to myself for many, many years. But it wasn't until she passed away that I was living a situation where I could, quote unquote, come out of the water closet. And I was able to freely do the protocols and saturate and find out how powerful this water really is. So, and I'm so free with it now, and I've written several books on it now, that everywhere I go, people know I'm the pee guy. We're going to talk about pee, and we're going to find a way to heal ourselves. And so I'm as comfortable with the conversation as anything.
That's interesting. And Sister Stampana, any stigma that comes with you telling your friends or your church mates or whoever that you are doing it, how are they receiving the news of doing urine therapy?
I'll tell you something. People that have been struggling with medical problems, they don't even wait a moment. As soon as I say that, and then the next thing in the morning, Stampy, I've had a class. Well, the other ones would be negative because they really haven't got medical problems. But people have struggled with lots of medical problems and they haven't got time to waste. They're looking for some solution. And this is a solution that is yours. It's not processed. It's readily available. You don't need to pay anyone. You don't need anyone to write a paper for you. It's there. So, I mean, we are getting there. We've been practicing it. Like I said, there's a group of us at home, right here at home. It's been lovely. And we've had people recover from when they were told, well, you haven't got long to live. So, no.
So you're actually practicing it here in Botswana?
Oh, yes.
From the research, we thought maybe it was only Brother Sage in the United States, not here in Africa. Are you actually saying here in Botswana, in Seru, where people are drinking their own urine?
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Very true. My uncle was struggling with stage 4. They said to him stage 4 cancer, stomach and the liver. He's in the village alive.
Wow.
Because we set him down and they educated him about urine therapy when they had said to him he hasn't got long to live. But he's alive. That was 2012 and he's still alive.
Ah, that's interesting. Radio 54 African Panorama, Chinucheranu, Mambo Kazi on the drive seat. Today I'm hot with my two guest brothers Sage from the United States of America and Sister Stampana from Serue, here in Botswana, where I am broadcasting from. They've just highlighted that they're practicing urine therapy. And as per Sister Stampana's statement, she is saying his uncle was bedridden and he had been diagnosed with stage 4 cancer of the stomach. But as we speak right now, after starting urine therapy, he's up and about, he's alive in the village. That's interesting. I would like to come back to you again, Brother Sage. You told me I've been practicing urine therapy since 1994. I would like you to walk us through the process. Like, I want to start urine therapy. Walk me through the process. Are there any requirements? Are there anything that I should not take? How should I start the urine therapy?
First thing I would say is take a deep breath. We're about to start the journey, so get prepared mentally. Because some people have a mental hurdle to get over. If they still have a negative association in their mind that it's something that the medical profession was a waste product, they have to get through that part. So there's some adjustment at the very beginning. If people understand that you're sincere, this is the real deal, if you're sincere about it, they'll pick up a glass, they'll go to the bathroom. I've had brand new people who I've been videoing in Puerto Rico and other countries who took my word for it, went in the bathroom, collected their pee, and drank it for the first time in front of a stranger on a camera. So it all depends on where people's mind's at. For the people who are willing to start off with like an ounce, just to get the taste right, get the feel of it, the taste, the aroma, the smell, and all that. Other people who are really shy, I start them on a baby step. Beauty, I start them on a baby step. Put your finger in your pee and lick your finger. You see what that's doing? It's getting into the bloodstream, and the body contains information and energy. And so when you get sick, it's gathered all this information from all your organs and functions and systems so we can work on the remedy. Well, when they lick it, their memory starts to come back because we lived in the womb for 9 months drinking our pee. We all already know what drinking pee is about, but the mind, the ego, and the adult might have to remember. So yeah, there's ways to step them through them lightly.
Sister Stampana, would like to add something to what Brother Sage said on the starting process?
Exactly. You just have to, I would say, just love yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Just love yourself and embrace the being that you are and get on with it.
Wow.
That's the simple way I'll say it. Just love yourself. You love yourself. You want to free yourself from all the stresses and pain and all kinds of inflammation all over your body. Just love yourself and choose the best glass in the kitchen. And there you go. That's us.
Wow, that's interesting. Just love yourself. That is what Sister Stampana is saying. Love yourself and just take a glass of urine and start drinking, and you rediscover yourself. Back to you. I would like to welcome another guest that is just joined in. Elder Z, welcome to our show, Urine Therapy. Thank you.
Thank you. How are you, Doc?
I'm good, thanks. Welcome, and thank you for joining us. We've got a very interesting topic today on board. I have Brother Sage from the United States of America, and I have Sister Stampana from Serue right in Botswana, and this is Elder Z joining us from Zambia.
Hello.
Hello, nice to meet you all.
Nice to meet you, Reverend.
Okay, so there we are. Sister Stampana, you were just saying you should love yourself, grab a glass of urine, and start drinking. Back to you again, Sage. Can you give us the benefits of taking this urine therapy and what it can cure? Like you were saying, it can cure some diseases, it can help. What are the benefits? What is the need of drinking urine really for real? Like, I'm just trying to think about it. I'm not getting the logic. So just walk me through.
Real simple. The body can heal itself when given the proper nutrients, and those nutrients are absorbed. Urine is the most nutrient dense, bioavailable, active, golden blood plasma water you can't find anywhere, and it's free. You can only get it inside your own soul suit called your body. It knows exactly what you need. So when people say, can it cure this or cure that? My answer is always yes and no. The reason I say that, it can cure anybody if they're wanting to be cured, because there's the unconscious belief systems that can interfere with anything. And people also have to commit to changing their diet, their lifestyle, and some things that they are doing incorrectly to love themselves. So I teach the holistic program. If you want to really be healthy, no matter if urine therapy or anything, you have to look at all 4 parts of your life and bring them in balance. And you combine that with urine, you're unstoppable.
Interesting. You have told me you have been doing this since 1994. Has this urine therapy been medically or scientifically approved?
Well, we have a lot of research and medical letters and articles that have been written about it, peer-reviewed stuff that's been written about it. I doubt if it's been approved in the United States because you can't get a patent on it. It's an uncontrolled. You can't control it, and there's really no way to do that. But more and more people who have been using it don't really care about that.
Sister Stampana.
So here in the United States, I don't know about Africa, but the United States, the urine people, what I call the Shivambu devotees, well, by the way, we've counted over 30 million people in 50 countries doing urine therapy. Now, eventually, that's got to hit a tipping point, and people are going to pay attention here. But in the United States, these people are very keen on what it can do for the body. As a matter of fact, because of the COVID-19 virus going around, people are coming out publicly and saying, hey, listen, if you want to prevent a virus or a compromised immune system, urine therapy is the way to go. And so pay attention, everybody. Urine therapy is making the news.
Interesting. Radio 54 African Panorama on Muzadzi show. It's getting interesting. Like I said at the beginning of the show, we're discussing the urine therapy. They refer to it as the water of life. In some states, they call it the golden fountain. And Sister Stampana said it's your own perfect medicine. Back to you, Sister Stampana. You told me here in Botswana you have formed a urine therapy group. Can you tell me what is happening?
Yes, we have a group of friends that have embraced this therapy, and we've been doing it for, the group is now 2 years old. So
oh, really?
Yes, we have been sharing the urine therapy with family and friends across the board. So they are there in Botswana with so many testimonies all over the country of people who have been relieved of their problems that have been long-standing for so long. So that is the message we've been sharing with our family and friends.
Maybe you can just walk me through without mentioning the name of the lady who shared with us the pictures of breast cancer. Can you just walk us through the process, what happened to her, what she started, how she started and where she is today?
She's fit and well. She started urine therapy. Somebody was looking after her who was a natural medicine doctor who taught her about healthy eating, and we call it clean eating, where we don't really eat like animal products, we eat more plant-based diet. So that's what she did. And then she managed to fight her stage 4 breast cancer, and she's still alive. So that's what she did. She embraced the urine therapy, did the packing, the dressings on that wound, and then she drank every drop that she produced. Just like my uncle, he drank every drop that he produced, and they managed to get out and reverse their problems, and they are still in good health even as of today.
That's interesting. The issue Sister Stampana is talking about, I had the opportunity to talk to the lady who I'm not going to identify by her name. She sent me the pictures of her breast. She had breast cancer, which was at an advanced stage. Then she also sent me some pictures from the time she claims to have started the urine therapy. She's totally healed. She is right here in Botswana. So as we speak, this urine therapy is being practiced in Africa. Elder Z, would you like to ask anything or to chip in?
Yes, I had 2 questions. Is the lady in question in remission?
No, she's in good, perfect health. She's right there in Gap.
Okay, so she's in remission from the cancer.
Yeah, she's cured.
Wow. And how much of it do you drink?
Like for when my uncle was unwell, really very sick with it, he drank every drop until about 4 p.m. So that's why we had advised him, drink every drop that you produce. Literally every drop, as much as you can get. Because also, the more you drink, the more you produce it.
Is it?
Yes. So that's what he did. Because they had said to him, stage 4, there isn't much we can do. It's really, really advanced. We cannot reverse anything. But with the urine therapy, he's managed and he's put through, this was 2012, and he's still alive right here in the village.
Wow. Do you drink?
Pardon?
Robert.
Hi.
Hi, brother. In addition to the drinking, if someone's got cancer, I'd also bring some other protocols into the modalities that they're using, like body massages, foot soaks, navel soaks. These are designed to get nutrients into every system of the body, because if you got a cancer and it's aggressive, it's going to start affecting all the organs. So you want to start rebuilding as fast as you can and get the toxins and pathogens out of the body. I teach saturation dosing, which means you start bringing as many protocols on a daily use so that you can get ahead of any disease and heal it.
Okay, I have a friend who's actually going through chemotherapy as we speak. Could I suggest that she starts on it, or do the toxins from the chemo now affect the urine as well? Because obviously the kidneys clean out, isn't it, all the toxins?
I'd get them on the urine therapy as soon as possible. I wouldn't wait a minute. It doesn't bring out It doesn't bring out the disease or whatever the cancer, the condition. All it does is provide for you those nutrients. Whatever it doesn't need is what you get. What it does need, it stays in the body. But the disease is never transferred through urine or through the urethra.
Okay.
Also, the beauty of urine therapy is that urine boosts the healthy cells and it would kill the cancer cell. So it basically just gives a shot to your immune system. So once they start that, trust me, we have looked after people. Like I say, my uncle was so sick, stage 4, and they said to him, well, there's nothing that can be done. But with urine, it's possible. And it's yours, it's readily available. You don't go asking anybody. It's yours, you just go in the bathroom and drink as much as you can. So yes, she can.
Radio 54 African Panorama. Chinhu chevanhu on Mambokadzi show. Tinotaura zvese, we discuss everything. Nhasi tiri kutaura pamusoro pekunwa urine. Tiri kutaura nechirungu nhai. I have on board Brother Sage from the United States of America, Sister Stampana from Botswana, from here where I'm broadcasting from. I also have Elder Z on board from Zambia. As from the discussion, we are learning that urine therapy treats almost anything. It's your perfect medicine from your own body. Sister Stampana is saying that there's no need for you to consult anyone. You just go inside, produce yourself, and drink it anytime. There's no overdose. So stay tuned. Back to you, Elder Z. You were still asking something, and Brother Sage was about to give you a response. We can go ahead.
No, I think Brother Sage was actually explaining more because I was asking relative to a friend of mine who has cancer in Zimbabwe. And, I was actually worried about whether the toxins from the chemotherapy would affect anything, but he said no, it doesn't affect anything. So I'm quite answered today.
One thing I would like to add to that, which neither Stampana and I have mentioned, is that urine produces trillions, listen to this, trillions of stem cells and antibodies. And the antibodies, as you know, protects the immune system. So that would definitely help a cancer patient.
Okay.
That's interesting. Brother Sage and Sister Stampama, can you confirm this for me? That urine is antifungal, it is antibacterial, and it is antimicrobial.
Yes, it is.
Yes, and it's a lot more than that.
Mm-hmm.
Can you go deeper?
Antifungal, antibacterial, anti-cancerous, anti-tumoral, antiseptic. We might have mentioned antibacterial. People with candida do really well with it. People with HIV, AIDS, and viruses are doing really well with it. It's a medicine you can't beat anywhere.
That's good.
I love Stampana's answer. Just love yourself.
Yes.
So our slogan on this program is going to be love yourself and start drinking urine. Can that be our thing?
Yes, but there's many other methods of using urine. I'll quickly scroll through them if you let me. So
definitely.
So it's not just drinking. You can do other ways and can still get the benefit from the urine. So you can use urine for drinking. You can use it for gargling to clean up your throat, your inside there. You can use it for swishing through your mouth. You can use it as eye wash, instilling in your eyes. You can also instill into your ears. You can put it through the nose. I've been drinking through the nose, a full glass when I get up in the morning. It's a glass, full glass, and then I drink it through my mouth and then the rest through the nose. You can use it to clean your tongue. I've stopped using toothpaste. I brush my teeth with urine.
Wow.
You soak your feet. Even if you don't have a foot spa, you would still get the benefit. And apparently, we have learned that the skin pores under our soles of our feet are the widest. So when you you soak your feet in urine. It hits straight into your bloodstream through the skin pores. So you can massage yourself, you can massage your body and sit out in the sun and still get so much benefit, because our skin is the widest organ we have. So you can massage yourself and bath with it. You can also rinse your mouth with it before you go to sleep, so that nothing will trouble your teeth. You can also do enemas. You can also do urine fasting. Lots of people have fought their cancers in as quick time because of fasting on the urine and just fighting their diseases. So those are the few things that you can do.
Did you mention the belly button?
Oh, you can instill on your belly button as well. So yeah, I'd forgotten that because I was trying to rush through time, through it all. So that's it. And in the event that you have an allergic reaction, apparently we've learned that when your body reacts to something, immediately when you get stung by something and you are reacting to it, within 20 seconds, the body will start to produce antibodies against that. So anybody who has an allergic reaction, the best thing that can save your life is the urine. I've done that with my son on 3 occasions. He had reacted, he's allergic to nuts, he reacted to cashew nuts. I didn't panic because I know urine therapy. I just asked him to pee. He had a sip, and then I massaged him, and we sat down. 3 times I've had to save him. And at home, I live 10 hours. Right here in Surrey, we live 10 kilometers away from the hospital. He had a bad reaction when he was out playing. They were eating the nuts, and he was short of breath and even having a stridor. But because I'm a mother and a urine therapist, I didn't waste time panicking. I just got him to pee, and he drank. So allergic reactions take people's lives so quickly, but you could save yourself. So that's another take home. For allergic reactions, straight away, you could save your life anywhere you are. For snake bites, scorpion bites, anywhere you are, you'd save your life.
Radio 54 African Panorama. Thank you, Sister Stampana. It's unfortunate we have run out of time for today, but this is just part 1 of our urine therapy research. On the next show, we are going to bring those people who have been practicing urine therapy, and they've resolved, like the lady that was talking about who was having cancer stage 4. She's willing to come to the show and testify for yourself. So I would just like to take this opportunity to thank Brother Sage for coming to this show. Elder Z, we thank you for your support. And Sister Stampana, we hope to have you on board again on the next show.
Thank you, Doc.
Thank you.
Very much.
Till we meet in the next show, Radio 54, Chimicherano. Stay tuned. Dr. Muzadzi, behind the mic, and the crew. Thank you. Love you all. Bye. Stay